Probably would prefer this.
Oh, I forgot 5 is his base as well. That's kind of crazy, actually. There's no wonder that Ricky's been lane dominator these days. And look at that mid lane. Tanner's not having the worst of lanes, but it is Broodmother favored. It's just, what do you do? Oh, you kill Universe shift build. The Hawk is probably going to be forced into a Dark Pack build just to recover. And Liquid is also winning this mid lane, and Liquid's winning bottom lane as well.
Yeah, this Dark Sania just being incredibly annoying.
He's making his life hell right now, because every time he comes close, there we go, Thunderstrike. That's exactly what I was going to say. And then you take 160 damage from the first Thunderstrike. Actually, more than 160. It's 170 now.
What weathermancery is this?
And NiP dying as well. They catch him again with a spear combo. And there's the tips. There's the tip. I think everyone and their mother tipped him.
They're like, what are you doing in the EU region?
Unless dying as well here in the mod. I don't understand why they do this. I find that Boxy always spears like with preference towards the Bramble Maze as opposed to the stun, but so much better if you get the stun off. No, that's nice slow Boxy. Look at the Hawk, can't really deal too much damage. He's keeping his distance. And that's a nice spear.
To the tower.
To the tower. What a great spear, Boxy. Make me eat my.
I actually think they kind of massively screwed this up. I think if Universe is up here earlier, they have a lot more kill potential in the first couple of levels. Yeah. And he was trying to secure Darkseer's lane, but Darkseer was just cutting the whole time anyway, so he was just basically wasting time in the bottom lane. And now they're rotating level 3 Slark.
They're literally wasting time in the bottom lane. The Hawk is just food for Mickey. And he's going for the kill on Lelis as well. Lelis, don't turn around, mate. He's hitting you too hard. Glimpse back. Goodbye. So they try to go for a kill attempt. That was a bit desperate.
Armor. Plenty of damage, 1,000 health already, triple Wraithband going to the Diffusal Blade.
7 extra agility, mate. That is so much damage. Look at that. That's all the poor man's shield. 100% poor man's shield.
So I actually wouldn't be that surprised if NiP GG's out in the next like 5 minutes.
Okay. Flying Universe. There's the trigger of the trade. Diffusal Blade, Tanner. Okay, that's a pretty early diffuse. I mean, I don't know. Bruno is doing a great job, but it's a really good timing on Diffusal Blade. Yeah, sure, Tanner, you destroy the Spiderlings, but now you're food.
You're also dead.
Yep. There's another Diffusal charge. No need. Oh, you're gonna have to fight against double Diffusal.
Like, I don't really want to be that guy, but this game is literally irrecoverable at this point. Your Slark is dying again for the 4th time in under 10 minutes.
So is Universe. That
level 4.
Who cares if you denied that bounty room, mate? You're the bounty room. Dude, you have Fabled. You don't even have a point in Arcane Supremacy. They have a Static Storm here. They go all for the Disruptor. Oh, I have seen this play before. Static Storm? No, does not come out in time. Never mind. I did not see this play before. I thought it was going to be an easy turnaround. As Tanner clears the Spiderling. That's not bad, but Tanner gets slowed down. There's no more Astral Steps, so much like before, he gets the Spiders, but loses his life. And they're going for more. PPD, the next target, as the Hawk gets killed. I don't even know how the Hawk got killed. Mickey just
has 2 blinks. If Ricky sees Slark, he just dies.
You're totally right. And switch to the trade, which is also sort of one. Oh, Darkseer. I don't think Lelis is. Oh, he got pushed through the wall. Interesting.
If your only playmaker is a single Rubik, how do you do anything? You have this Darkseer who actually does nothing unless he has a whole team to team fight around.
Yeah, and look at this. The team fight is super haphazard. It's not even like on purpose. It just happens. They're fighting whatever they see. Look, the Hawk is getting killed again. He's not level 6 yet. The real question in this game is, will the Hawk ever reach level 6?
Or Universe, for that matter.
Oh, Static Storm. They even catch the Darkseer. He's level 7 at least, but he's going to die immediately. Tanner goes in, trying to get the kill on Insania. The only hero they've been able to kill this whole game. But Tanner's now facing the Wrath of the Spider. They've destroyed PPD. Tanner's going to be next. They just need one more hit. Spirit of Mars is ready. Mickey, are you going to jump on him? Of course you are. Of course you are. He jumps on him, but Tanner.
Lazy. This has been proven time and time again. They don't want to do content for their sponsors. They don't want to work that hard other than just playing Dota a lot. So, of course, the natural progression is to try and find a way to play Dota where you don't even have to kill any buildings.
Oh, look, the Hawk reached level 6. Oh, wait, no, the Hawk's gone.
Insania already going for an Ags. Why not? He's got the keen optic.
Insania? Ag straight up, I guess. Why not? Tanner's dead. So is PPD. I'm getting tired.
Through how you want to talk in the game, how you want to coordinate stuff.
Nope. There you go. Find the IO.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
That's IO dead. These things, right? Like, it's much more of a detailed thing, or like, okay, we need to get this game, or we need to do this next game, or we need to understand this about the draft, right? Because you can't ban all the comfort heroes from Liquid. Well, it goes back. It's a dark shield, yes. It goes back dark, or void spirit. Sorry, purple man here.
You're like, all right, guys, we need you to pick a support, and they're like, first pick Pudge. Okay. Well, we need some team fight. Anti-mage jungle. Okay.
You're reading my game, and then there's the one guy that goes, "We need that." Exactly. Yeah. That's my offlaner, by the way.
Sure.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a good thing. Oh, they still spawn spiderlings, which might be better at this point to use the spiders than the Rubik himself. So that's not bad. But I think Liquid is knocking on your door here. NiP, what is the plan? How do you turn back to this game? 22k lead, 90 minutes in.
You don't. I mean, that's...
You have an Aegis on Qualifier, by the way, so even if you kill him once, good luck killing him twice. He's using Insatiable Hunger to heal.
It's the moral victory, I suppose. If you can just find one kill on this Broodmother. I mean, I don't know. I guess like another country right now. You're not just behind Liquid. You're actually like... You're like on the other side of the world.
Yeah, NiP's back to the NA qualifiers, isn't it? Well, Glimpse, bring him back. I think they're fighting against PPD. Yes, there's mini biotics on both of them. The forces, the Hawk goes in. Meeting Static Storm. The Hawk realizes he's useless. Shadow Dance to do absolutely nothing for now. Pounces. At least you catch a Disruptor. Here's the Eye to help you out. Tanner. Oh, that's a triple man fear. That's really well done. With a Dark Willow. Now the tricks of the trade as well. The damage is good. The PPD is killed off, and the Hawk will be the next to die. He's fighting the Broodmother to the death, acknowledging his own meaningless existence. And that's a GG.
31-1. 26k gold lead, 20 minutes in. Nothing else to say.
Yep, nothing else to say. They take the first...
Turn to pick.
Thinking, what you'd really be strong almost always. That's their preferred matchup.
Universe.
It was a really nice little courier snipe at the beginning. It was a black Revel as well.
Become very regular. You can see all the couriers just going out from the base almost as soon as the game starts.
Yep. And with the build, I think that we see often on the Snapfire, which is full. There we go. Quick wave and snipes.
Tank creeps under the tower, and ultimately he's going to end up with a huge creep wave pushing into him, which is going to allow Ancient Apparition to maybe go stack and end up with a big experience lead for this Legion Commander.
Oh, Tiger just barely survived that Flame Break combo, and NiP almost murdered this poor Snapfire. I didn't quite get her. That's the second level of Cookie. Barely working well, you know, that extra cooldown reduction, everything useful. Instead of going for the Scatter Blast early. I gotta take the outpost though, so they're starting to put some pressure here as well. I'm making sure that the enemy team will have to at least waste some time in doing that box in the top lane. The Hawk gets a lucky root, and that guarantees the kill. That's gonna be first blood, the way of NiP. Okay. Well played, well played.
They'll take it. RNG on NiP's side this time, swapping back and forth between the teams.
I can tell you that from just looking at drafts, to be honest. Oh, there we go. The double stun. I don't think Lilith's gonna die here, though. Yeah, he has a Slithering Crush. He's fine. But no, I could tell you this just from the draft, right? The draft is just much better for NiP, so I wouldn't be surprised if this goes well for them. There's Tanner. Has the level 6 hits. Our coordinate has a really easy lane against Supericus. A Ghost Ship onto both of them. Quake doesn't properly micro this. And he hits
nice
by the Ghost Ship on both. And now with the Torrent also guessing where Quickva's gonna go. Tanner just needs one more hit. Quakeva, surviving the Ancient Apparition. It's all Torrent. They even use a ward for this, but they don't get the kill. Quakeva will survive. PPD wasted that Purifying Flames, instead of healing Quakeva. There's nowhere for you to go. Nowhere. PPD just accepts it. He tries to get the kill on Quakeva before he dies, but unfortunately he fully healed with that Purifying Flames earlier. Universe does go down while all this is happening in the bottom lane, I believe. Yes, as Sven dies, so it's kill for kill. Sorry, Universe gets the kill onto Sven. There we go, yeah. And Tiger gets the kill onto Lelis, and Universe at least will get the double kill here. So that's 2.
No, Tanner baited PPD. into dying.
PPD?
Yeah, because he dove and PPD was trying to salvage the play.
Oh, right,
got
right.
Juked
Okay.
in the trees.
Okay, I understand,
So.
yeah. It wasn't on purpose. I was wondering, like, why did Tanner want PPD to die? Okay, I get it. Yeah, sorry. Let us... Oh, there we go. Another double stun. This is working really nicely for them, honestly. And he's not going to die, though. He's really, really tanky. This has happened multiple times. Let us just survive these onslaughts. I found that Qualifier played that, and I want to say that Qualifier was actually the bait. The fact that he got killed by the ghost ship on 2 heroes, made me doubt if he was actually doing that on purpose.
He was pretty close to dying. But...
Go down. They take the outpost, at least in the process, but NiP wants more. In the back lines, they also catch the poor Slardar. Flux onto him, but the damage is lacking. He's gonna go to the creeps and he'll be fine, and the outpost gets retaken yet. It's the Purifying Flames. We have the Spark Race, have a lot of Spark Race, but the Flux is useless because the Universe and PPD are hugging.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Really easy lane, honestly. Legion annoyed him a bit at first, but once the Hawk really got his mojo going, nothing stopped him. He's killed in the bottom lane. I think this was fight around the outpost, making them waste time, but this outpost will be taken definitely by Liquid. Universe doing his best with the Firefly, but they're not even concentrating on him. Instead, Boxy is going to be going down in the bottom.
They are forcing reactions. Sure, they lose PPD in the bottom lane, but he's kind of just baiting several heroes down there, which is setting up the Hawk to really put a lot of pressure on this top tower. Tanner getting involved as well, moving out of the mid lane since he can't really find Quakefoot by himself.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
In a couple of seconds, Ice Blast is online as well.
And you have Max Stormhammer as well, so that's a lot of setup time.
They found Insania though. This is big.
Oh, this is really good though. Insania going down here is massive. No Ice Blast for this next team fight.
Radiant's bottom tower.
This should guarantee the tower, yeah. Immediately Liquid to go on to you, or Stormhammer, or whatever it is. The silence is not. Silence could be brutal, actually, this initiation. You can't just go ham. They find the Sapphire here with a nice little lasso. No need for the X mark the spot, but, you know, style points.
Pressure and allow the Bat Rider to kind of play off of his pressure.
I'm assuming it's going to be a Radiance into a Heaven Cyber build, as they usually do. Very impactful this game as well. Okay, that's for the spot. They want to go for the Sven. Mickey. He's got strength for the strength. But they do stun him. They're ignoring him. They're going for Taiga instead. Taiga's an easier target. And they do finish off Taiga in time. However, the duel comes back and they stop Slardar. They don't win the duel, but they do kill Slardar. However, Mickey fighting against the Hawk has to run away. That extra strength from God's strength really worked wonders there. Died out to the Ice Blast though. Just naturally. If they just get him one last time, amplifying the damage, the Hawk, there we go, that's the Ice Blast alone. And Insania does go down though with a Flame Break. That's dropped by Universe as they force the Mortar initiation. Bit difficult. The Hawk is not healing at all. The Purifying Flame doesn't help. Well, he doesn't get hit by the Spark.
Oh, they found Legion.
Lasso onto the Legion. Okay, it's a target. And the Torrent. They set up. Boxy should be going down here with a bash ready. Ghost ship used just to keep the Sven under control. And Boxy goes down here eventually. As they stop Insania as well. Lella's fighting alone against Insania. They have amplified damage. Insania will also lose his life in this engagement. So, small wins for NiP.
And right into the Roche Pit, I would expect. You've got no Ice Blast. You have the Slardar. This is about as good a chance you're going to get to take this, but pretty scary against the Arc Warden who just spawned the Tempest Double.
Well, Troll Warlord there. Someone has to help him, the Hawk. They use that false promise onto him. He's not healing enough. There we go. That is functional too. They were looking for that. He's built Maelstrom, which is much more of a farming item. It gives you a bit of damage, of course, but it's not the item you want to fight. Otherwise, you build.
There we go.
That's really nice. Initiation yet again. Boxy. They did it. They did it once. They can do it again. And Boxy is done for. And now Slardar catches more, though. Insania, again, the easiest targets. They're just going for the same initiation yet again. This time they force Mortimer's kisses. Lelis is fast enough. They can just evade them. And Taiga is also in trouble. Now X marks the spot. There's nowhere to go, Taiga. Wow. Killed off with a simple Tidebringer that amplified damage. Really doing work. Whew.
Max Cleave. Arc Warden is here as well. Liquid is definitely not going to let this go. AA is up. Ice Blast is available. Here it comes.
No, they use a Battle Trance for Roshan. Ice Blast is used. Battle Trance finished off. BKB immediately. That doesn't work against the Ice Blast mate.
They immediately lose the Aegis though.
Yep. That's why. It's not a good idea. That was a bit of a question. You could have just not lost the BKB and just lost the Aegis, to be honest there, but whatever.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
No, that could have gone desperately bad for the side of NiP because Universe canceled Sven's blink. He was about to go in with God Strength and steal the Aegis.
Well, I mean, they're going for a counter initiation. Tanner really fighting against Quick in the mid lane. Ice Blast will hit though, and Tanner is in trouble. This time Universe though trying to finish off what Tanner started, but it's impossible to be Quick. Like, here comes last, the second attempt yet again. And now they do. They managed to work for Tanner. Lelis now saved by a false promise. Also, very good job as Tanner chases after Taiga. His Rain is doing the job, looking for the Torrent. Finds instead Insania. Taiga should be able to get away. He has nothing to cleave off of. Besides, Boxy is a good target as well.
Buyback from
But the Sven's back, and the Sven can hurt him. However, there's a lot of missed chance. Sven is kind of hard to finish off Tanner. And any crit, by the way, will hurt Mickey. Don't get me wrong, I don't think this is a bad build, but I would like to see a bit more of an aggressive build when you're winning by this much. Or when you have the confidence. Yeah, it's not surviving this. He uses the Ice Vortex last second.
He also has power treads on agility because he's so tanky otherwise. He just wants the extra attack speed from having the extra stats.
Yeah, fair enough. Legion Command has been caught up, by the way. She has been bashed as well. The first hit bash, of course, the silence as well. And now with the amplified damage, it's impossible for her to get away. I mean, Lelis literally hits quite fast. The easiest heroes to kill. They have good amount of armor. They have the Kunkka himself has a Radiance plus Heaven's Halberd, right? They're not going to really stop him. In fact, talk about stopping. Stop Insania right in the straps. Lelis, here's the help from the Universe as well. Taiga the target. Lelis, okay. He's looking with the amplified damage to go for Mickey, but it's not going to work out. Taiga, there we go. At least gonna find Taiga. He's not as important a kill, obviously, as Mickey. Mickey was definitely the worthwhile target.
It's a pretty good move because Roche did respawn. You can see that Liquid immediately decides to try and move all their map control over to the top side of the map. They are going to get punished, though. These outposts are available.
I think Boxy's going to go down. Here you have amplified damage second time. There we go. The bash is ready as well with too many puddles of water. Even with the help of the clone, they can't allow Boxy to live. And that clone gets decimated as well by that. See, it depends on what position. It's very inconsistent, but you sometimes see if there's something in the fog with the clone.
Dire structures are fortified. Dire
The last up on Boxy.
Yep. And that's going to be Boxy dead. Takes a second for Boxy to die at this point. He has been incredibly squishy. There's not much he can do, really, Boxy. Xbox a spot as well, catching Mickey. They know he has a big AB, but the chance of you being able to kill him with that is impossible, right? The Force Staff is there, which is a good choice by Taiga, by the way. Before Solar Crest, build a as long as you're not fighting.
Queuing up an AC also. There's already one on Tanner. Hopefully he doesn't complete that.
Yep. It's okay, they took down this poor Troll Warlord. That's just the Aegis.
And he used...
Mickey. Well, that's the second round. There's the Mortimer's Kisses. That's expected. And they're going to try to kill Tanner. It's a lot of damage, but this Tanner is 3.6k HP. You are not going to murder him.
Tower survives, though. This is actually going to be... reflection of this game from this set. Will be pretty difficult, actually, for Liquid to claim theirs. So this could actually be a pretty significant difference. Tier 4 items for one team and 0 for the other one.
And the lasso. Here, okay. Boxy, press attack, BKB as well. They're gonna stop him, Lelis. I wanna get this kill. This kill is super important. Oh, no, go for Insania instead again. Insania, you endless sacrificial goat mate. I'm so sorry. You're not getting out of here alive, right? No.
Quickfa's
no, Insania's fine.
That's the bigger kill.
Also locked down. It's the bigger kill. You're totally right. He's finally able to breach the high ground and put those puddles of water, which makes it really difficult for them to initiate against him. The creeps, now they're coming in from two sides. This is the chance NiP was looking for a while. Liquid slowly losing this game, unable to know. They don't know what to do right now because there's two lanes being attacked, so they can't force the team fight they were looking for the whole time.
That was a very late buyback from Quickfa.
Very late.
They straight up pretty big mistake, actually, because the buyback is down, so he has to play extremely carefully now. And the whole reason that they were able to sustain for this long is because they had the Arc Warden. So either buy back and save your high ground, or don't buy back at all.
Now this is
Yep, I mean, that wasn't really what's going to make him lose the game, but okay, finally the troll might make him win, though. He does use the ultimate, I believe, yes, before the duel comes out, so he's actually surviving, but the Ice Blast stops him from healing, unfortunately. The Hawk will have to lose his life here. He did take a considerable chunk out of Mickey's life, though, and that means NiP can still get this. Tanner fighting here, this buyback on the troll, I don't know if he's going to use it. They're committing to this, there's the buyback on the troll, a bit late, Ghost Ship will hit and finish off Mickey, that's good, as they now go for the Arc Warden, has to die back on the Arc Warden. That is a really difficult position to defend now. With that Arc Warden, the bubbles were essentially what were keeping you alive in this game. And now NiP. We're gonna find this tower here in the top lane. Expert spot brings Taiga back, and they want to finish him off as well. That aim claw still doing work, man. Tier 2 item, 40 minutes in. Mickey trying to stop Kunkka. The damage, okay, with the Ice Blast might just be enough. The Hawk is also hit by the Ice Blast, but they just find this to death. And look at Kunkka go. Tanner! They just can't bring him down. The false promise helps, but it was not needed. He heals back up, no problem. And this seems to be the beginning of the end for Liquid. With they need to survive 50 more seconds at the Arc Warden. They have lost one set of racks, now the second as well, and it could be a third. And they want to lose this. They want to kill this Fen as well in this process. NiP.
They're just too tanky.
Okay, there's a moonshot on Lelis, so you really cannot underestimate his damage. That's a dieback for Mickey. And my bad, as he says, I'm pretty sure that's game. Tanner dropping items. Of course he is. Tanner's just dropping items on the floor. He's taunting the enemies like, come get me. Oh, look how juicy I am. A GG gets called.
Hey man, maybe you should try and get a kill in the last game. Just saying. No, he's got some style points, I suppose, but
yeah.
All right, it was pretty equally one-sided going NiP's way this time. So who?